Hey guys, welcome to 201, our second half of our new ambassador training series. This series is going to focus a lot on you as an ambassador and growing yourself, learning how to really work this business and duplicate it on to new people that you sign on in your team. So today, we're going to talk about income producing activities and ways that you can really grow your business in the little bit of time that you may have. So when you're talking about income producing activity, or we call it IPA, this is on chapter 2, page 16 in your success guide. And one of the things that you want to remember as a new ambassador is that you don't have to have hours and hours and hours during the day to work this business. That's the beauty of Plexus. You can have small pockets of time, but this is going to be the most vital piece to your Plexus business is to be consistent in doing this, but also just doing it. By consistent, I mean that you're doing it every day. If you have just 10 minutes a day, you have 10 minutes a day. But during those 10 minutes, are you going to make it the most impactful 10 minutes, or are you going to kind of scroll through Facebook like a zombie? So making sure that you're doing this every single day is going to get your business growing and build that massive momentum. And like I said, it does not need to be hours. You can set aside either 1 to 3 15-minute increments to focus on IPA. The key, though, is that it should be daily. So when I first started Plexus, I was teaching full-time and I have 5 kids, so I didn't have a lot of time to sit down and really focus on Plexus. So what I did was I woke up a little bit early to do my devotion, and then I had 10, 15 minutes there that I would do in the morning, and then I had my lunch break. I would do a little bit of IPA, and then I had a little bit in the evening time when my kids went to bed. So what is IPA? I mean, we hear income producing activity, and a lot of times we can think certain things are IPA and they're really not. These are some things that you should be doing during your power time with Plexus. Directly reaching out, that means you taking action, whether that's via phone call, email, texting, Facebook Messenger, whatever, but you're taking action to the people on your list, the top people that you think either need Plexus products, the opportunity, maybe they have mentioned it to you, or whatever. You're taking that action, though, to reach out to them. This could also be following up with people. Maybe these are people who have asked you, what is this Plexus stuff? This is IPA. You're responding to them. Maybe it's people that you have already followed up with, but they really haven't made a decision, yay or nay, yet. So you want to make sure you are continuing to follow up with people. Even after they say no, inquire why they're saying no. Sometimes there is a reason why they're telling you no, whether it's they think it's too expensive, they don't think that they need it, whatever. It's always good to try to follow up with that. So what is not IPA? Because a lot of times when people are stuck in their business and they're like, I'm doing Plexus 5 hours a day, and I'm like, what do you mean by doing Plexus? What is that? And these are oftentimes the things that they're telling me they're doing, which is not going to grow their business. Scrolling Facebook, commenting, liking, sharing statuses, that's not IPA. That's fun, but it's not income producing business, and it's not going to grow your Plexus business. Posting on Facebook about Plexus. A lot of people think that this is IPA. It's not. Personal communication is. So not just posting a blanket status, look what Plexus did for me. That's great and it gets a lot of attention, but you want to be personally following up with people that have commented on those statuses. That's IPA. Watching training videos, listening to calls, reading your success guide. A lot of people think like, oh, I'm learning, and that's great. Income producing activity, the key word is activity. You are doing something to get out of your comfort zone. You can watch training videos all day long, but if you're not implementing them, then they're not going to help you. Organizing your office, chatting Plexus with friends about best practices, strategizing. Those are all great, but they're not income producing activities. So really think about what are you doing each time you have a chance to work this business. Daily activity is the cure to what ails your business. So if you feel stuck or you're afraid you're ever going to be stuck, this is what you should be always coming back to. So what do you do during your Plexus time? A lot of people say, well, I just don't know what to do during my Plexus time other than scroll Facebook or whatever. This is a proven fail-safe method, and it's called 531. Basically, every day you want to make sure that you are reaching out to 5 new people, not people that have mentioned Plexus before. 5 brand new people every day. So maybe somebody that serves your coffee, maybe you went out to lunch, maybe there's somebody on your list that you haven't had a chance to talk to. 5 new people every day. Then you're also going to follow up with 3 of your people. So maybe somebody that has asked you about Plexus, then you would follow up with them. That's a follow-up. Or you've already followed up with them, but you haven't heard back. We are busy people, and so sometimes we need a follow-up to a follow-up, like a reminder, hey, I just wanted to check in with you. And then lastly, connect with 1 team member for training, strategy, motivation. This could be somebody in your downline, somebody you signed up, somebody in your upline, whether it's your sponsor, your nearest jewel, another jewel, or a sideline. Maybe you both are under the same person and you're kind of power partners. You want to make sure to do this every single day, not once a week. Okay? There are 2 paces in Plexus, fast and slow. Both are a pace. So if you want your Plexus business to really explode and grow, you're going to want to do this every day. So here's an example of what we call a perfect 10 because they add up. 3, 3, 3, 1 is 10 if you add them up. So what does that mean? Well, that means that you, during a week snapshot, directly shared the Plexus products with 3 new people. That means you overheard somebody say that they're in pain, so you're like, I know it can help you. You have a friend who maybe has been complaining about being tired. You reach out to them, things like that. 3 new people during a week. You directly share the Plexus business opportunity with 3 new people. I joined Plexus primarily for the business. We needed money. We were broke and we were sick and tired, but at the same time, our finances were the big issue. So you know your friends, you see them post on Facebook all the time how they never have enough money. There's always too much a month for the money. So reach out to those people. What if I have something that can help you? And then you're going to train or coach and encourage 3 of your team members. Now, if you're just starting and you don't have any team members yet, that's okay. But as you get new team members, you're going to want to make a point to do this and to incorporate this into your business. And then attend 1 event. There are opportunity events everywhere in trainings. A training could be online, it could be live. Some people have trainings in their homes, some people have trainings on YouTube. Opportunity events are a great place to bring people. And so that's kind of like a snapshot of a week, okay? So we talk about follow-up and all of that. What is follow-up? Well, it's so important because if you look at these sales statistics, 48% of people never, ever, ever follow up. So somebody says they're interested, you send them an email, and then that's kind of it. Like, ball's in their court. I don't know about you, but I get a lot of emails throughout the day, so I need somebody to remind me. Um, 25% make a second contact. I mean, you check back in. But look at this, way down here at the bottom, 80% of sales are made from the 5th to 12th contact. That means that you need to follow up with your people 5 to 12 times. And I don't mean like knocking on the door like, hello, where are you? I mean, follow up with a reasonable amount of time. How do you follow up? Well, you can use testimonies, stories. There's many times where I've had somebody complain about their Hashimoto's or thyroid disease, and I'll see somebody that has a testimonial about that, and I'll send it to that friend. Be like, hey, I saw this, I ran across this, I just wanted to connect with you because I love you so much as my friend. I wanted to share this story with you. The amount of times you follow up is often a personal decision, and it depends on the relationship. I can follow up with my close inner circle of friends a lot more frequently than I can follow up with somebody I haven't talked to since junior high. But 2 to 4 weeks is an average ballpark. So you email, you talk a little bit, then you wait a week or two to follow up again. You don't want to be like every single day hounding up on them. And you don't want to make it just about Plexus. A lot of times I'll do the Oreo method. I'll start with something personal, like I saw your pictures on Facebook of your family vacation. They look so cute. I can't believe how big so-and-so is. By the way, I wanted to follow up with you about Plexus. So I sandwich it. I put Plexus in the middle, follow up, and then I end it with, I can't wait to talk to you. It's been really great reconnecting via Facebook or something like that. You need to make sure that your friends know that you're still going to be their friends whether or not they choose Plexus, because this business is all about relationships. You need to keep record of who you reach out to, who has liked and commented your posts. Prospects are going to fall through the cracks and be forgotten if you're not writing them down and saying, oh, I talked to Sally Tuesday. If you don't remember, you might talk to her too soon. Or if you don't write down that you didn't talk to somebody, maybe you don't have somebody on your list, you can think you followed up with somebody and you haven't. You also want to kind of keep notes, interested in weight loss, interested in health benefits, interested in opportunity. Maybe they're very interested. Maybe they are waiting until something happens like payday. So you need to really keep detailed notes for your friends. So let's talk a little bit about customer care, because this is really like the keystone to this whole thing. In Plexus, as an ambassador, you are the link between the company and your customer or new ambassadors. The thing you need to remember is that we function off relationships, not sales. We don't ever want to put the business, the sale, the joining my team first. You want to be a farmer, not a hunter. A hunter goes out, sees the deer, shoots it, kills it, done. The farmer has to have a lot more patience. You have to plant the seeds, water the seeds, grow the seeds, provide a good environment for them to grow, and then harvest them. So you want to make sure that you are listening, not just spewing Plexus on them in your experience. You could have the most absolute amazing testimonial with Plexus, but they need to know how it's going to work for them. So you need to listen. You have 2 ears in one mouth for a reason. You want to guide them as to what products are going to help them. If they're having pain and inflammation and they're allergic to shellfish, you do not want to recommend the Ease. You've got to make sure you're listening to your customers. Once they order, you get an email, and so you are going to check in with them. Explain to them how they should be taking their products. I see you ordered the triplex. I would love to help you get started. Here's how you're going to start off on these products. That way, they know that you are there to help them. You're not just the relationship is gone once they ordered. You want to check in with them often, a few days when they start. I usually like to check in once a week and do you have any questions? Are you experiencing any of the results you wanted? Are you frustrated in any way? Make sure that your customers are really looking at non-scale victories as well if they're taking the products for weight loss. Remind them that every body is different. So what might work for Susie Q and taking the BioCleanse in the morning and the ProBio 5 at night, sometimes your customer may need the accelerator versus the boost. You need to help them understand that it might not work the first time with the first way you've mixed the products. Happy customers turn into great ambassadors. So make sure that you are there to help them and provide that excellent customer service, because once they see that these products work, which we know that they work, we just sometimes have to find, should you take your Slim before breakfast or after breakfast? That sort of thing. Once they see that and that belief is built in through you as their ambassador, they're going to want to jump on board and just share away. So let's talk a little bit about preferred customers, because it's very easy to say, oh, go purchase a trial on my website. I always tell people, look, there are 3 ways to order: retail, preferred, or wholesale. Preferred is the best place to start. There's a 60-day money-back guarantee, so why not? You get a cheaper discount, so why not? And you, as their ambassador, are going to get a bonus. So one of the things you need to remember is that the preferred customer is going to set up a monthly order. And this way, I always like to remind them they don't have to remember to log in and order their products before they run out. They're going to automatically be sent it. It's very easy to turn it off. So I often tell them, as a sort of a reassurance, if you don't want it, I will be happy to cancel your order for you. They're going to get a discount off the retail price, and you are going to get that preferred customer bonus, which can add up quickly. You can cancel their order online, they can cancel it online, or you can call CS. You can also call for them, as long as you have their customer order number or their customer number. This can be canceled 15 days after the original date. I always tell my people, you have 60 days to try these products. Please don't cancel until we're like 50 days into it, because a lot of people are looking for that quick fix, but they don't realize that they're being helped from the inside out and they feel great. So I often tell them, if they're like, weekend, I didn't lose 20 pounds. I kind of bring it back. You're right, you didn't, but it's been 7 days and it's okay. Let's keep going and reevaluate each week, okay? So help your customers, help manage them. This is going to give them that confidence to keep going. By offering this, it's going to also help you be accountable to keep in touch with them, because this is about relationships. By you providing this level of service, you're going to, help them. It would help if you kept a calendar. I used to do Follow-Up Friday and follow up with them each week. I also, though, would make a note, if their order was to send out on a Friday, like their preferred order, I always check in either that Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday to make sure they're still doing good and want that order to process. That way, if they don't, or they need to change something in their Plexus products, you can help them do that. I also remind them, though, that the 4th consecutive month that they are ordering, they're going to receive an additional 10% discount on their orders from there on out, which is a great perk to being a preferred customer. So what if they're like, no, I don't want to be a preferred customer. I just want to try it for one month. I want to be retail. So sometimes, if they're very adamant about not ordering preferred, I will explain to them that You can also order retail if you want. It's going to be a one-time shipment, but it is a little bit more expensive. A lot of times people have anxiety about that, and so it's okay. You need to still love on your retail customers because a lot of times they will want to reorder, but they don't realize they have to go in and order. So make sure that you are reminding them and keeping a calendar to help them reorder. All customers, whether retail or preferred, get that 60-day money back guarantee. So when a customer orders through your website and they want to return them, with a refund within that 60-day period. Either you or they must call customer service. I oftentimes will do it for them because that is a higher level of customer service. And you're going to get a return merchandise authorization number. Once they have this number, if they have unused products, they can just write it on the package and send it back. And you can also email customer service and include the RMA in the email. And once that product gets back to customer service or to corporate, they will get their refund, and that will process. Okay. I do like to remind my customers, though, that depending on your bank, it can take up to one billing cycle to complete. So even though Plexus can have that return product, they have processed the return. Depending on your bank, it may not be refunded immediately. It may take up to one business cycle. So how do you convert these happy people to your team? This is a really important skill because especially if you have high PV, you want your customers to love the products, but if they love the products, they probably are telling other people and would make a great ambassador. So what I often do is after 2 months, and I'm checking in with them, I say, I know you're loving your products. I would love to talk to you about joining my team. And I remind them that you do not have to carry inventory. We do not have to stock a whole bunch of products. They can join for just $34.95 for an entire year, which includes their website and customer service department, shipping department, and marketing department. That is huge. I also tell them that by joining, they get a one-time opportunity to purchase products below wholesale price. And they can join by purchasing a welcome pack, and they get a super sweet deal on those. I remind them parties are not required, which is one of the biggest perks of why I joined. We don't need to have hostess rewards or all of that to get our products free. Also, we are a full internet business, meaning I do not have to track orders. I do not have to stock people's products and go find them, collect money. I love this part. People order from their website. And 3 to 5 customers can for this new person, I remind them, do you know 3 to 5 people who could use our products? Oftentimes they do. Those 3 to 5 people ordering from them will most likely cover their own products, so they could get their products for free. There's no monthly quotas or personal purchase required. So by becoming an ambassador, the only thing you have to do is have your monthly 100 PV, which often, because they're a customer, they already are having. But there's no like, you have to purchase this product. You don't have to. There are no hidden fees or anything with Plexus as well, which makes them so unique. So let's say you have a customer and they're ready to join and become an ambassador. And so what are they going to do? Well, they're going to go to your website where they have been a customer, and they're going to click on Join Plexus. They're going to select Upgrade if they were already a customer, and they're going to have their customer number that they already had. If they don't know it, you can oftentimes look this up for them in your back office. So that way they're going to upgrade to an ambassador. They aren't going to get a new number or anything. They're going to keep their number. And then I always like to do this either through Facebook Messenger at the same time or over the phone. That way, if they have questions, we can answer them right then and there. And we can also kind of explain it, and you can be supportive for them. Once they join your team, though, we're going to make sure we're going to get them plugged in by scheduling a three-way call, getting them started in the Silver and 7 group, and going through this ambassador training series, which you are doing. So it's vital to really make sure you're getting your people plugged in from the very start. And remember, it's very important to really just keep that connection between your customers. If you have somebody who is not ready to make the flip to become an ambassador, it's okay. Not every customer is going to be an ambassador, and not every ambassador is going to first be a customer. I was not a customer first. I jumped right in as an ambassador. And not every person is going to do that. Not every person is going to be a customer and then flip to an ambassador. I have some people that are lifelong customers, and it's okay. So I hope you guys have really enjoyed this training, and I look forward to next week's 201 series, and we are going to just get off to a rock star start. See you guys later.